SaLuSa, February 6, 2015. Turmoil continues upon your earth, yet at the same time the light is continuing to increase, adding strength to those who are spreading the light. We cannot yet predict when it will become the dominant force, but that time is fast approaching. With the ever-increasing levels of light, there can be no other outcome, and it is noticeable that more people than ever are ready to actively show their support for the light workers. As time progresses, there will be a coming together of many more people, and their work will help to hasten the true beginning of ascension. We encourage you to remain safely within your light, and to not get directly involved in vendettas against the Dark Ones. They will meet an end dictated by their actions against humanity over millennia of time. They have set the path in motion that leads to their demise, and an end to their actions against those of the light. We sense the frustration that you feel at the continuing troubles in the Middle East. However, be assured that we are doing as much as we are allowed to, and have prevented the escalation of the war that is taking place. People ask why we do not step in and stop it, but that would be interfering with the karmic path that has been set in place. Until lessons are learned, we can only try to limit the loss of life and damage that is taking place. Your whole experience in this cycle has been intended to help you rise above the darkness, so that you in turn can help others. In that respect, you have been extremely successful, and more souls are now awakening to the new vibrations. This is important if they are to overcome the darkness and move into the light. Many are now able to expand their consciousness and starting to become aware of the reason behind the changes taking place. There is so much waiting to be revealed that will quickly lift you up, and remove the obstacles that are holding you back. These largely arise from the efforts of the Dark Ones, who have kept you from learning the truth about yourselves. However, that is all changing, and in the near future you'll be given many truths about your role in the cycle that is now closing. Most of you are but shadows of your real selves, and as consciousness levels continue to rise, you will learn more about your real selves. You are far greater than you imagine or are even prepared to believe, but the truth will feel right, as deep down you know the real you is a being of light. Whilst in the lower dimensions you have been acting from a limited consciousness, but it is now expanding due to the higher vibrations. The reality is that you are on your journey back to your higher state of being, and by leaving the third dimension you will be taking a massive step upwards. Looking around you, it might seem unlikely that many souls are ready to rise up, but you will be surprised at how quickly they can change. Each of you are playing out a role that provides you with the lessons you need to continue evolving, and prepare you for the changes that are upon you. Before you are birthed, each soul has an agreed link to their abilities and knowledge that will be needed to equip them and see them through their life. The real you is multi-talented and fully experienced to deal with life on Earth, but better still to move into the higher dimensions. As you are aware, your weather patterns are gradually changing for the better. There will be problems created by the changes, but you will have ample time to adjust. The net result will be a more acceptable temperature without the extremes that you are used to experiencing. The seas will also warm up, and when you take the two together, you will find that many changes will occur in nature. Species of animals will move to conditions that are more suited to their needs. All told, it will all be for the better, as you will enjoy a more temperate climate. Disease and other health problems will eventually disappear as the vibrations rise up. Aging will also slow down once you have reached adulthood, as you will be at a point where it no longer occurs. So as time passes, you have continual changes taking place that are beneficial once you are within the vibrations of the fourth dimension. The old vibrations are ceasing to be as effective as they were, so you will more and more become aware of the changes. However, do not allow these events to distract you from your life plan, as everything will settle down quite nicely. You will of course have been aware of such possibilities before you incarnated upon Earth. You will therefore have a knowing about the changes as they make their way into your life. We are alert as ever to what is happening on Earth, and will always do our best to keep you informed. The future is bright, and as time progresses we will be able to come much closer to you. Mother Earth is dealing with her own needs, and is very active because of the need to raise her own vibrations. In fact, regardless of how the human race progresses, she will go ahead with the necessary changes that are helping create the new Earth. You are both dependent upon each other to ensure a smooth transition to the higher levels. So the sooner man stops raping the Earth, the sooner it can be restored to its prime condition. We have, however, looked far ahead, so allow time for these coming changes to manifest. They will not happen overnight but will occur in an orderly way. Delivery of the prosperity programs and new governance are amongst the initial changes, and are waiting in the wings. We hope that you are preparing yourselves for the changes where you are personally concerned. We refer to changes that will allow your body to become more healthy, and that relates to your choice of food. Keep to fresh foods rather than processed that usually contain various chemical additives. Exercise is also important, and even just walking helps, as opposed to rigid exercising. I am SaLuSa from Sirius, and at such an important time in your lives, try to help follow the changes. I leave you in love and light. Thank you, SaLuSa. Channeled by Mike Quincy. treeofthegoldenlight.com